Court is calling 2021 CR 3272, State of Texas versus Josue Ramirez. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Hank Wilkins for the state.
Defense.
Marshall B. White, Mr. Jose Ramirez, non-defendant.
Okay. And are you Josue Torres Ramirez?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thanks. Let me find you on the docket. Counsel, have you received all the discovery? Did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor, at this time, I believe I have.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Ramirez, I'm showing you what's entitled application for deferred adjudication or community supervision. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Showing you what's entitled true bill of indictment. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
I do, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Your Honor, we're proceeding under the lesser included offense of possession of a controlled substance, PG 2, 1 to 4 grams.
Any objection?
No objections, Your Honor.
This judge wastes absolutely no time. The moment Ramirez confirms his identity, you can feel the courtroom shift into a serious tone. And honestly, you can already tell this judge has no patience for excuses. She's focused, sharp, and ready to confront him with the reality he's been avoiding.
Mr. Ramirez, how old are you?
20 years old.
And who is Seth Hammond to you?
He was a friend.
Do you have any children?
No, Your Honor.
How far did you go in school?
Senior year,
You graduated?
Why?
I didn't graduate.
Why?
I had wanted to open up a sneaker store with my friend in Austin.
So you thought, hey, let me not graduate because this is a great plan.
It was the best path I could take then and there. I had no other.
So
intention
did you
of
have
it.
money to open up a sneaker store?
No, but I had shoes.
So what are you gonna do? Pop-ups? What?
So we had opened one up. It's called Dirty Kicks, located in Barton Creek.
Mhm.
And I was supposed to go to school out there, and
Did not do that. Why not?
it was super complicated. I was always at the store at late hours. He always needed me there, and we had a bad fallout.
Okay, you're gonna have to speak up and slow down because the court reporter cannot understand what you're saying.
All right, let me start.
Yes. So why didn't you graduate? Your plan was to go to Austin, which is expensive, open up a sneaker store.
Yes.
So you opened up a sneaker store and you didn't graduate. Why not?
Just didn't really. I just felt like doing that would have benefited my life a little bit more, and it did. Because I still want to open up my own store, and I've learned all the mistakes that could go down, all the management. Like, if I were to be presented a store right now, I could run it with like the utmost perfection. I would have the best sneaker store in the world, hands down.
This part hits hard. You can hear the judge's frustration. Not because she wants to embarrass him, but because she sees someone wasting potential. Dropping out to open a sneaker store at 20? It's such a young mindset. Chasing the dream, but skipping the foundation. She's basically saying, you want adult freedom, but not adult responsibility. And she's right.
Let me just tell you about vaping, what the research tells me. There are people who are high school football players, high school basketball players who are vaping. That is reported in the news. One of them died. You know why he died? From vaping. Ended up with what they call popcorn lungs, and he died. Vaping, and you can do whatever you want to do with the vaping, but this is what I'm telling you. Vaping is not good for your body. Vaping destroys your lungs. I know everybody think it's cool. Look at me. I'm smoking on I'm vaping. It's not like cigarette, and it comes in different flavors. It's destroying the body. And I'm just waiting for the civil lawsuits to start. Usually when you have new things like that, and usually with cigarettes, I know it lasted a long time, but once the civil suits start, then everybody gets out of that business. They've made their money. People die. In the words of the guy from Rocky. Did you ever watch Rocky? You need to watch Rocky. There's a scene in it with Dolph Lundgren, and you know what he says? He dies, he dies. And that's the whole thing with vaping. You die, you die. You understand?
This vaping lecture might sound extreme, but you can hear the passion. Judges see the consequences before anyone else. They see teenagers in hospitals, parents crying, cases that end in tragedy. She's not trying to scare him. She's trying to shake him awake. When she says, you die, that's not theatrics. That's real frustration with watching young lives crash.
My stepbrother drove me.
All right, that's the other thing. You shouldn't be driving without a license. And let me explain something here. I read in the police report that vehicle was your parents' car. If you would have been in an accident while you would have been driving that, your parents could have been sued. And who knows, maybe somebody would end up taking their house, their life savings in a civil suit. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
People always want to be adult, but they pass off the adult responsibilities to other people. And you would have been passing that off to your parents. You're going to have to start making better decisions.
This is where the legal lesson becomes clear. Everything you do as a chain reaction. Driving without a license isn't just driving. It risks your parents' income, their house, their lives. He thinks he's independent, but he's literally exposing the people who love him to lawsuits and debt.
Yes.
But not basically, you are. What do you contribute to the household?
Clean. I do all the housework.
Is that your life's dream, to live with somebody where you don't have to pay bills and you're just there to clean and do the housework?
No, Your Honor.
Why are you not with your parents? Don't like their rules?
Well, no, they had divorced, and they just
So why are you not with your mom or your dad?
don't enjoy being around them as much.
Because they have rules. What rules does your brother have for you?
That I clean and I have everything situated.
But otherwise, you can do whatever you want to. You can come in when you want to come in.
Yes,
That's
Your
what you like.
Yeah.
And it's either yes or no. You're not yep. You understand?
Honor. Could you repeat that, please?
I said it.
You can almost see her disappointment here. He doesn't want rules from his parents, so he chooses zero responsibility with his brother. No job, no plan. It's a common pattern judges see. People wanting freedom without structure. But freedom without structure always leads right back to court.
Get a job. You understand? While you're in this court, everyone who's on probation, unless there's a good reason, they must have employment. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
This is a turning point. She makes it clear. Probation under a court means real work. No shortcuts, no soft landings. She's forcing him to build the discipline he avoided for years.
You to 4 years deferred adjudication. If you complete everything early, then the court will consider early termination, and your attorney can explain to you what that is. There is to be restitution of $57 to Live Oak PD for drug testing. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular UAs, $100 hours of community service restitution. You're going to get your GED, or either you're going to get some sort of certificate. Once that's completed, the community service hours will be deemed satisfied. You're going to do NA meetings one time per week until further notice. When you're drug tested today, what are the results going to be? And before you answer me, know that you're going to get a drug test today. So what are the results going to be? Tell the truth, shame the devil. What are the results going to be?
Dirty, man.
What are you going to be dirty for?
Marijuana.
And what else?
That'll be all.
All right, you're doing a UA today, and it better just be that. You understand? So I'm going to want a UA today from him. So the NA meetings once a week, that's your sober support meetings. Going to do a TAP evaluation. And if the TAP evaluation recommends inpatient treatment, we'll start with outpatient treatment. proof of employment within 30 days. And for you, that's going to be full-time employment. And in this court, full-time employment means at least 40 hours a week. There should be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. And we're going to do the UA hotline until further notice to help him wake up. And make sure they're testing for levels. Probation, is there anything else he needs? Yes. We're going to do field visits 1 time per month until further notice.
This list is long: GED, drug tests, NA meetings, work, community service. But honestly, it's a roadmap out of the mess. She's giving him structure he never had. If he follows it, he could completely turn his life around.
You're in your 20s. 20s are great. Young people think that I'm young, I'm going to be young forever. I will tell you, once you pass the age of 21, years go by quickly. And if you're spending your time using drugs, having, clouds above your head from drug use, you're going to wake up and you're going to realize that you have let a part of your life go by. You don't remember where it went or what you did with it. You're going to have to start making better decisions. Otherwise, if you continue to vape, you're going to end up with popcorn lung, potentially. And that's not good because you can't breathe when that happens. You understand? And there is nothing they can do to help you when you have popcorn lung. They'll take you to hospital, pretend like, hey, we're doing all we can. We have him on the ventilator, but you're not going to be able to breathe. And if you think that's fun, stop breathing right now and don't take any breaths in through your nose or your mouth and see how that feels. And try doing that on a regular basis. You had better start making changes. You understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, good luck.
This final speech is powerful. It's not just about vaping. It's about losing your entire youth to bad habits. And when she tells him to try not breathing, that's a wake-up call. It's tough love, but it's real.
Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Daniel Escobar for the state of Texas.
Defense?
Todd Lester for Mr. Henderson.
Are you Mr. Henderson?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have you received all the discovery and did you review it with your client?
I have, Your Honor, and I have.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Henderson, I'm showing you what's entitled True Bill of Indictment. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
We are, Judge.
Mr. Henderson, I'm showing you what's entitled Court Admonishments. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand you're charged with the offense of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, less than 1 gram? That's a state jail felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
After reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
We are, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Mr. Henderson takes full responsibility. He's pled guilty before this court and wants to put all this behind him. He's very anxious to put this behind him.
All right, the court will find you guilty. The court will take in consideration grand jury number 803-269, JN number 213-6760, NIMAC number 714-598, sentence you to 1 year in the state jail facility and give you credit for any time served. If you would like, I can refer you to the therapeutic community. It does not increase the length of time that you're in custody, but if you have a drug problem, it will help you with that.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, with regards to the therapeutic community, you'll have to request it as well because I don't have any jurisdiction to force them to place you in it. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
All right, we can go off the record. How old are you?
I'm 41.
All right, you're 41 years old. Are your parents still in your life?
Yes, ma'am.
And how old is your mom?
She got to be 60.
All right. Does your mom love you?
Yes, ma'am.
You're breaking her heart.
That's what I'm trying to get this passed. I can get back to it.
So, but when you say get it past you, you've got to work on it.
Mhm.
You got to stop using drugs, because otherwise what will end up happening is drugs damage your body inside and outside. You don't want to be that person where there's somebody found dead in San Antonio and people trying to identify the body, and your mom learns on social media that it's you. Because the last time you use could be the last time you use. When you go into custody, nobody likes being in custody. And they always say, when I get out, I'm never going to do this again. But then the first thing they get out, maybe they're good for a couple of days, maybe not. Maybe they say, ooh, I'm celebrating, I'm out. The first thing you need to do is go to AA meetings or NA meetings. And if there's anybody in your life who are trying to stop you from going to AA or NA meetings saying, well, you don't have to go today. Let's play some dominoes. You don't have to go today. Let's go hang out at the park. You need to cut them loose, because the number one thing in your life should be your sobriety. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have children?
No, ma'am.
All right, that's good. Get your life together.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank
The
you.
second case adds even more weight. A 41-year-old man, still struggling, still breaking his mother's heart. The judge is basically showing the younger defendant his future if he doesn't change. This is what drugs and bad decisions look like 20 years later. Regret, sadness, and parents who never stop hurting.